Hey y'all, welcome in for something completely new. We are playing a game called Dungreed, which is a roguelike side-scrolling 2D platformer. It's basically like roguelike Hollow Knight, and it's really chill. I've been playing about 12 hours of this on another save file just to see if I would like it and stuff, and I definitely do. So we're gonna see what we can do. Anyways, the story is there was a hungry dungeon that ate everything up, and then we are now the hero who's set to defeat the dungeon. And yeah, let's go through the tutorial, shall we? If I seem better than I should be at this point, that's why. What? This is the sound of an adventurer sent from the kingdom entering the dungeon to investigate the ruined town. Adventurer, come this way. Immediately fall into the spikes. Oh, I didn't have enough dashes. There we go. So we are playing this with 2 dashes. I am playing this game on a controller, if you could not tell from the little tooltips. You can play this game with keyboard and mouse. I tried that, I didn't like it as much. Come help! Thank you for saving me, adventurer who has been sent by the kingdom to investigate the ruined town. I am the town's carpenter, Yulford. How do I know that you have been sent to us by the kingdom? We all have our ways. Haha. First, let's head back to town. Adventure success! All our items get eaten up by the dungeon. Phew, what a relief. You look confused as to how you got back to town. This necklace I am wearing is connected to the town's altar. A special spell can bring the user back to the altar. Anyway, the town is now in ruins. What should I do? Hey, adventurer! I have something to ask of you. There were many aside from me that were swallowed by the dungeon. Could you find them? Once it is possible, I will get ready to rebuild the town. Can you do it? Hell yeah. A dear adventurer, so full of chivalry. Thanks a million. I wish you luck from here on. I shall give you this necklace. By the way, I think that strange dungeon took your weapons. I've got a different way. My grandfather was the best blacksmith in town. Let's see. It should be right around here. Found it! I was wondering where I'd be able to use this, but the time has finally come. So many swords. This is it! My grandfather's masterpiece, the short sword. Use it as you will. Ha 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 ha! Oh, it's you! Okay, we can't actually do anything useful with you. So yeah, if I seem better than I should at this level, it's because I'm better than I should at this level. If I seem worse than I am at this level, it's because I'm rusty and not good. Us not having a ranged weapon for this guy's gonna suck, but that's okay. Shit. I dodged into that. I was kind of fucked there. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually be careful. We took way too much damage in that other room. Ah, there we go. Easy. Shit. There we go. I'm gonna make these videos about an hour, half hour long. We'll see. Doing this without a range weapon is hard. Haha, I don't know what to say. I didn't think you were like that. You think we have time for a nap? I mean, you lost consciousness and woke up here? I don't need your excuses. We don't need to know what happened to the townsfolk while you took your nap. Go save the people. Can you come over here for a minute? We're preparing the materials you need. Can you help? You helped Yulford build a workshop as a token of there we go. That's what I needed. Now we should be good. I was like, why don't I have a ranged weapon? Now I do have a ranged weapon. Oh, hi there. Koblovian. Koblovena? Vina? Cobb. Are you an adventurer? When I was training to be a knight, I met many adventurers like you. That necklace! Well, that's one way of doing it. I'll see you back in the village. And now we saved the dude. We're gonna be saving many dudes as this goes on. Each zone has a few people we can save. As you can see, this game becomes infinitely easier once you get a ranged weapon. Lock onto you and just have at her. Yes, they do not like to jump down. This is my HP back. We technically didn't need to use that, we are only 5 HP down, however we do got another hurt elsewhere. Okay, focus on these guys first. There we go. Easy. I'll see how long half hour feels with these ones, and then it'll depend on if I do it for 45 minutes or an hour. I am the owner of the inn. I take responsibility in making sure your dungeon experience is great. I serve food to travelers who come here. I cook food with extraordinary ingredients. Please come here often. You can pay for food at inns which are located within the dungeon. You can only eat one type of food per floor. Stats from food vary depending on the floor you're in. Be careful not to reach maximum satiety because you won't be able to eat more. Levels are reduced by moving to different rooms. How much coin do we got? We got a lot. I like to get defensive abilities from these typically first. So I can get the 8 HP and stuff. 8 HP and 4.7 defense, I think it was. You also do damage when you dash. If you dash with a melee weapon, that makes taking those guys out infinitely easier. But yeah, it's just roguelike Hollow Knight. I don't know what else to say about that. There is progression in this, if like through the abilities, but you can Charm of Madness. I also skipped over the level Leather Armor. Leather Armor just gives me 8 defense, Charm of Madness gives me plus 20 power minus 10% max HP, which brings me back to the max HP I was at before I took the Charm of Madness. You face like Traveler, me Merchant Quark. Many so precious, come, come, come. And this is our shop. And we can just buy shit. Anything worth it. Let's go over everything. This gives defense plus 1, 5 critical chance. This is very common, you'll be seeing it a lot. Flying is mace. It gives stun and movement speed. It does decent damage, like 8 to 17 versus 8 to 10, but it's also 6k gold. Silver Wing is just a simple benefit. 5 HP, 3 power. Blunder Blast is a shotgun. Shamia is just a sword. It does a lot of damage. Honestly, I might go for that over the long sword. It attacks slightly slower, however it also does a fixed amount of damage and it does quite a bit more damage than the short sword. That was not good damage. That was also not good damage. I literally dodged into that. It's okay, there's health waiting for us. Longstaff. Attack damage 3 to 6. Attacks per second 4. Defense 3. Based on attack duration, increases attack speed. It is a helicopter. I'm not a particular fan of it because it's so short ranged. Let me back up and not get hit by that. We go back to get health. Spike Ball. Attacks enemies with circle and the adventurer, plus 1 critical chance, plus 3 attack speed. Give me that health, please. There's another health pack somewhere nearby. Yeah. And down one from here. Yeah, there's just separate rooms for everything. So unlike Hollow Knight, the exploring is more straightforward. You don't have you don't lose the map. You keep the map. You know where everything is at all times, which could be a drawback or a benefit to you depending on how you like to play. If you like the combat of Hollow Knight, you'll love this game. If you like the Metroidvania kind of exploration side of it, you might be more tentative about it. But for me, I have a blast with this game. This is honestly one of the best purchases I've made in a while. as far as games go. We probably want to eat more foods. It gives us permanent abilities. The only reason not to is so you don't become full and then not be able to eat anymore. I will say, I've learned everything about this game on my own. I have not looked up any guides or let's plays of it. So like, while I do have experience in the game, it's not a lot. It's not like I watch professional gaming of it or anything, which is obvious when I'm at trying for HP currently. Food also heals you. You can see in the bottom right corner how much it heals you. So I might go for the one that just heals 15% of my health. Solely for the health. This is probably the boss room. Yes. Each floor has a boss to it. We can't do anything with that. We'll learn what these do later in the game. But for now, just know we can't do anything with them. Please give me hats. No hats. No hats. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. This guy is a pretty simple first boss, as you expect from the first boss of most guys. They will shoot lasers with their hands, they will shoot out these little purple herbs, and they will shoot out little shots. Sometimes they do this, and they shoot 3 times with their hands. Sometimes they only shoot 1 time. But yeah. It's a pretty simple boss fight. One thing about this game is you really have to learn how to use your dashes. Because if you run out of dashes, you're quite vulnerable. And there we go. First boss complete. And it gives us a big health boost that heals 80. And then we get to choose a weapon. Oh, we got a new weapon that will appear in the dungeon. This is an epic weapon as seen by the red name of it. This is just gold, and this will give us a food upgrade of our choice. I think we just go with the epic weapon. Legendary. It's a spear, and it will shoot lightning like that. It's honestly a super strong weapon. And now welcome to the second area. This is a forest-based area. Luckily, there's no ice physics in this game. If it had ice physics, I would why it so badly. But yeah, no ice physics you have to fight against. These little bat things are annoying, but however, those yaks, see? They're completely docile. They don't attack you until you attack them. So they're relatively easy to deal with if you just kite them. Now the boss in this area, we will see, but they are much larger than the first one. Okay, we can't attack there. I was kind of hopeful. We got health out of that, which is nice. The general tactic is just to shoot things, and then when they get close, stab things. That's the general game plan. I would love a better ranged weapon, though. Love a better ranged weapon. Those icicle things being summoned, those are summoned by these little mage guys. They are very annoying. They aren't that tough once you get close to them, however, they will keep shooting those little ice stabby things. As long as they're alive, no matter where you are. We don't need that health at the moment. We're spawning a lot of health. This is not... Oh shit, I did not mean to pick that up. See, those ice stabbing things is summoned by the mage. And there's the inn. Now we gotta build Thunderphone with this weapon. We can just go with the 24 power, which I think we will, just to maximize our damage. I kinda forgot to use the lightning thing. We're good now. Those little ghost guys are basically boos. They will not attack you as long as they're moving without their eyes being red, but the moment their eyes turn red, they are in attack mode. That little black bat there that made that sound is a suicide bomber. We just took them out before they could do anything. Does this do anything for dash damage? Yeah, it increases dash damage. Sometimes you have rooms like this that will spawn multiple waves of enemies. It's all Joe, it's free gold. You get gold for every enemy you kill. I'll go on the altar, we'll figure out what to do with that later. Now we find Haken. I've never seen you around. Looks like you're experienced with a sword. You don't look like a knight. Are you an adventurer? I'm right. Can you first let me out? Adventurers don't get lost, right? You have saved Haken. And there's the boss area. I don't think we want to take the boss until we find the merchant so we can possibly buy a better ranged weapon. You did not give us a better ranged weapon. We do have the ruby necklace, which gives us more health and an extra dash, so we might take that instead of the spiked ball. Let's also sell these guys. I don't think we want anything else there. Record the Divine is interesting. It increases dash speed and stuff. Dash speed, dash recovery, and gold. But at the moment, I think our build doesn't need that. We can... Whoops, I did not mean to come up here. Looks like we're doing one more area. I meant to just go to the fucking portal. Let me first go grab the health and then we'll take on the boss. You know what? We got a bit more health. We can clear out a couple more rooms, get some gold. You can kill the ice things before they blow up, which is nice. Okay, now we're taking damage. We have to just go for the boss now. We do got enough hunger. You can see in the bottom left there, the 46 out of 100. That means we do have enough for another piece of food probably. And we clear one more room. One room clears 3 hunger, I believe, or is it 4 hunger? That cleared 2 hunger. That's not an issue. Maybe it's a random amount. We'll open this, but we won't take that. We got silver earrings, which is just defense +2 and evasion 3. There we go. Now we have enough hunger for another food. Let me go get that health first. There we go. There's the puddle. And then we go get food. I think we just take the maximum health. Okay, now you get to see the second boss. So the first boss was all about shooting stuff at you and using the hands to attack you. The second boss is all about using those ice shields as shields. You can't actually hurt the boss until all the ice is taken care of. They will do attacks like this one. Pretty much all the attacks based around shooting ice at you. And then once they're all down, you can attack the boss, who then will blow up and freeze you, which slows you down. You can attack to destroy them. You cannot destroy the ones that glow. And then we can take you on again. And then she will throw out that spear, and then that spear will randomly attack us. If it's not clear, this weapon is kind of broken, as most of the extreme unique weapons tend to be. There we go. Easy. And that gives us another big health boost. We got new weapons that will appear. We have the electric feather, which makes all attacks deal damage. We got the Voluspa, which summons a frozen spear, which basically does the attack they did. And then we got gold. Electric feather. See on the left hand side there where it says set? That means the electric feather and our weapon, as you can see it's outlined in yellow, have a set effect, which in this case will give us something cool. Enhanced lightning skills, which now makes our attack do that. Okay, this is where things get challenging for me. I very rarely manage to clear this. We now got the silver. I don't know what the team up for that is. Plus 22 critical damage, that honestly might be worth it. These guys will just throw spears at you. And then when you hit them, all the lizards will turn red once you do enough damage to them, and they go berserk, and they'll deal so much damage to you if you leave them unchecked. Once they turn red, they have to be your top priority to take out. It's difficult with lizardmen. Haha, forget what I just said. We probably stack critical now that we got the set bonus. By the way, this game is not usually this easy. A, I'm experienced with it, and B, we are using a very OP weapon. These shield guys you can't attack from the front, as you might guess from most games. They will charge you and do damage like that. Those purple pools of poison, they will do 1 damage to you every second. Do you mind moving out of there? There we go. We instantly have taken so much damage though. This guy here asks for blood in order to get the weapon. We don't need the weapon currently. That is the Black Rose Sword. It is a rare weapon, attacks multiple times for 1 string, plus 2 invasion. 5.77 attacks per second is nothing to scoff at. However, I'm kind of chilling and vibing with my weapon. If we leave the area and then come back, you see I'm dead, and you can no longer get the weapon. So you really have to make the choice immediately. Give me my food. I'm hungry and I'm taking so much damage. The one that heals the most, that heals 13%, so I think I'll just take that. This place is built like it has multiple ways. When the zone has like just multiple floors like this and only one floor has enemies, you can normally bet on. Whoops. I dodged right into that. Anyways, I think I just saw the weapon shop over here. Maybe you can give me better ranged weapons? We got the British, which is a two-handed battle axe, plus 100% dash damage and a whole shit ton of damage. Only 0.95 attacks per second. We got the thingy, which is a katana, which has less dash damage but increased attack speed, and you can throw shurikens with it. We got the heavy meteor fragment, which is ranged weapon which splits into several directions upon impact. And then we got the pencil, which attacks super damn quickly, however it only does 1 to 3 damage. And then we got the spear, which is just a downgraded version of what we're currently using. These guys, unlike enemies in previous zones, do love to jump up and down. These guys are dangerous. If they attack you, they will stun you. These gold guys are basically the same as the other guys. They will just teleport and use the attack twice. There's a chest over there. You can see on the minimap where everything is. In the top right hand there. These are interesting. These epic weapons with a curse attached. I might do it just for a ranged weapon. I accidentally dodged into the poison. Yeah, that's death. As you can see, we level up a ton though. What are levels, you ask? We are about to figure that out. We can go to Yulford and request you build buildings. So we can request a training center, which to increase my attributes, and a blacksmith to create useful items. Let's go with the training center first. It's cheaper and you can level up stuff. And then new items, a whole lot of new items. But now we can use our 11 levels to get skills. These skills not only increase what it says, so max health, all that good stuff. However, when you reach 5 levels of any of the specific ones, you get a certain perk. So 20% more gold, 30% cheaper, magic shield, ability to double jump and dash, and attacks to 8 surrounding enemies when jumping. And then once you get to 10, you get the next tier, and then when you get to 20, you get to the next tier. You can also reset them on will, without any punishment. So my general game plan has been to try to get swiftness up to 20 ASAP, because that gives invincibility on your dash, which makes it feel like every other roguelike in existence. But yeah, we're at 33 minutes. That honestly feels like a good length for an episode. So yeah, we'll just do 30-minute-ish episodes. But yeah, we'll start with our level up. So first of all, I do like the double jump. And then we got Sister Man upon, so we can go for the items 30% and more gold. We can get a magic shield to start. Or we can deal more damage. Let's go with the 5% cheaper. And then we just got 1 point we can spend on whatever point we want. I like the max health. Whoops, I did not mean to jump down there. Let's leave the dungeon. You can leave the dungeon anytime like that. Anyways, doggy. When you have a controller, you can explore with your doggy. You can leave it by using the kernel. That basically just allows you to get a mouse-based character at the same time as a controller-based character. But yeah, I'll end that there then. That was end of episode number 1 of Dungreed. And yeah, we made good progress. We rescued 2 civilians, the trainer center and the blacksmith. We managed to upgrade the trainer center. We will go for the blacksmith next episode. But for now, yeah, let's end that there. That was the end of episode 1. So if you got any comments, concerns, queries, leave them in the comments section below. Remember to like and subscribe, and holy fuck, my tongue is dry. I'll see y'all next time.